Hello guys and welcome to my top 5 video of the most scariest places in the world. I want to apologize for my bad English. I'm trying my best and I know that's not enough, but I'm going to practice a lot so I can make better contents. Enjoy.
Seen for the very first time, Sari.
Well, a very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very dareson, but let's go to terrace and look for the bit. They have the pit.
A cursed church has been saved from closure thanks to a spooky art installation featuring thousands of creepy ghosts. St. George's Church in the Czech village of Lukova was left to rot after part of the roof collapsed during a funeral service in 1968. Believing this to be a sign of bad luck, locals abandoned the medieval church and it was left to deteriorate for more than 30 years. However, local artist Jakub Hadrava is now managing to draw in visitors from all over the world with a spooky art installation featuring thousands of ghosts. White ghostly figures dressed in robes now fill the pews and the aisle of the church, and they are attracting hundreds of tourists who are donating their cash to keep the church open. Many believe that entering this church is signing your own death warrant. For 2000 years, the Igorot people of Segada in the Philippines have laid their dead to rest by jamming their bodies into compact wooden coffins and hoisting them up to rest on brackets driven into the side of a cliff. The practice protects the dead from floods and animals and, according to Igorot beliefs, allows for easier passage to heaven. Rows of pine caskets, some hundreds of years old, hang from the bluffs of Echo Valley in Segada. The Igorots embrace and actively prepare for dead elders and physically able carve their own coffins. Pripyat is a ghost town in the northern Ukraine near the border with Belarus. Named after the nearby Pripyat River, Pripyat was founded on 4 February 1970 as the 9th nuclear city in the Soviet Union to serve the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. It was officially proclaimed a city in 1979 and had grown to a population of 49,360 people by the time it was evacuated on the afternoon of April 27 in 1986, the day after the Chernobyl disaster. Amusement parks, hotels, schools and swimming pools are still standing there as if the time has been frozen. As the largest voodoo market in the world, Akodisewa Market in Togo is a heaven for practitioners of the healing voodoo. Things like crocodile heads, chimpanzee hands, cobras and bones are sold there. These things are sold as ingredients to be ground up, mixed with herbs and cooked over a fire. The resulting black powder is rubbed into a cut on the patient's chest, hopefully curing him of whatever brought him there in the first place. This makes the market, in effect, one giant pharmacy. Hundreds of photographers and thrill seekers travel to the haunted island of the dolls every year, but it was never meant to be a tourist attraction. After a 2-hour canal ride from Mexico City, they arrive at a nightmarish clearing deep in the woods where thousands of mutilated dolls hang from the trees and hide amongst the dense branches. They were put there by a reclusive Mexican man who believed they would appease the troubled ghosts of a small girl who died there over 50 years ago and still haunts the woods today. Julian Santano Barrera retreated to the woods soon after she drowned in the nearby canal. He claimed he could hear the tormented screams and footsteps in the darkness. Even today, 14 years after his own mysterious death in the woods, visitors say that they hear whispers in the night and feel the doll's eyes following them through the trees.